Have you ever wondered what it takes to build a nation from scratch? Not just drawing lines on a map, but weaving together a tapestry of diverse cultures, languages, and beliefs into a unified whole? Today we're diving deep into the life of a man who did just that. A visionary lawyer, a brilliant statesman, and a leader who defied expectations to create a homeland for millions. This is the story of Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan. Born in Karachi in 1876, Jinnah's early life was a world away from the political firestorm he would later command. He was a sharp, impeccably dressed young man who traveled to London to study law. Imagine this: a young man from British India, stepping into the heart of the British Empire, mastering its own legal system. He became the youngest Indian to be called to the bar in England. This experience wasn't just about learning law. It was about understanding the mechanics of power, debate, and constitutional rights. It shaped him into a formidable advocate, not just in the courtroom, but for the rights of his people. When Jinnah returned to India, he quickly made a name for himself as one of Bombay's most successful lawyers. But his heart was set on a bigger stage. He joined the Indian National Congress, the leading political party striving for India's rights. At this point, his primary goal was Hindu-Muslim unity. He firmly believed that a united front was the only way to achieve self-rule from the British. He was even called the ambassador of Hindu-Muslim unity by prominent leaders. He envisioned an independent India where all communities could coexist peacefully with their rights and identities protected. So what changed? How did this champion of unity become the leader of a movement for a separate nation? The answer is complex and lies in the shifting political landscape of the time. As the years went on, Jinnah grew increasingly disillusioned. He felt that the political safeguards for the Muslim minority were being ignored. He feared that in a unified, independent India, the Muslim community's political, cultural, and religious identity would be overwhelmed by the Hindu majority. It was a painful realization for a man who had dedicated years to the cause of unity. After a period of self-imposed exile in London, Jinnah returned to India in the mid-1930s with a renewed purpose. He took charge of the All India Muslim League and began to transform it from an elite organization into a powerful mass movement. This is where his incredible leadership truly shines. He wasn't a fiery populist orator in the traditional sense. His power lay in his logic, his unshakable integrity, and his constitutional approach. He used his legal brilliance to argue for the rights of Muslims, not on the streets with slogans, but in the halls of power with reasoned arguments. The idea of Pakistan began to take shape. The famous Lahore Resolution of 1940 was a turning point. It called for independent states for Muslims in the northwestern and eastern areas of India. For Jinnah, this wasn't about religious intolerance. It was about securing a future where Muslims could live with freedom, dignity, and self-determination. He envisioned Pakistan as a modern, progressive, and democratic state. He wasn't trying to create a theocracy. He was trying to create a nation where minorities, including Hindus, Christians, and others, would be equal citizens with their rights fully protected. His vision is crystal clear in his most famous speech. It's delivered to the Constituent Assembly of Pakistan on August 11, 1947, just days before independence. Let me share some of his powerful words, he said. You are free. You are free to go to your temples. You are free to go to your mosques or to any other place of worship in this state of Pakistan. You may belong to any religion or caste or creed that has nothing to do with the business of the state. This speech is the cornerstone of his vision. It's a declaration of equality, religious freedom, and pluralism. He was laying the foundation for a nation where citizenship was not defined by faith, but by a shared commitment to building a new country. Think about the immense challenge he faced. Had to lead the creation of a new nation amidst one of the largest and most difficult migrations in human history. Millions of people were uprooted, and the new state of Pakistan had to build its government, its economy, and its institutions from the ground up. It was a monumental task. As the first Governor-General, Jinnah worked tirelessly, often at the expense of his own failing health. He was involved in every detail, from designing the national flag to establishing the state bank, laying the groundwork for the country's future. His leadership style was modern. He believed in constitutionalism, the rule of law, and democratic principles. He often spoke about the importance of rooting out corruption and nepotism. He emphasized the rights of women, the importance of education, and the need for economic development. He wanted Pakistan to be a beacon of what a modern Muslim nation could be: dynamic, forward-thinking, and just. He wanted to prove that Islam was compatible with democracy and modern values. Sadly, Jinnah did not live long enough to see his vision fully realized. He passed away just over a year after Pakistan's creation. In September 1948, his early death left a massive void in the country's leadership. The nation he founded has faced numerous challenges in the decades since, and the path has not always aligned with the one he laid out. The debate over his original vision, secular democracy versus an Islamic state, continues in Pakistan to this day. But Jinnah's legacy is not just for Pakistan. It's a powerful story of leadership, conviction, and the struggle for self-determination. He was a man who used the tools of the modern world law, democracy, and constitutionalism to fight for the rights of his people. He was a master negotiator who stood his ground against both the British Empire and his political opponents in the Congress Party. His story challenges the simplistic narratives we often hear. He wasn't just a partitionist. He was a unifier who, faced with a changing reality, chose a different path to secure the future of his community. His life teaches us that leadership is about adapting to circumstances while holding firm to core principles. For Jinnah, those principles were freedom, equality, and justice for all citizens. He fought for a nation where everyone could prosper, regardless of their background. His story is a vital part of modern history, reminding us of the complex forces that shape nations and the profound impact one individual can have on the destiny of millions. So the next time you hear the name Muhammad Ali Jinnah, remember him not just as the founder of a country, but as a modern leader whose vision of a peaceful, progressive, and inclusive nation continues to inspire people around the world. His life is a testament to the power of unwavering resolve and the enduring quest for a place to call home. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into the lives of incredible historical figures. Let me know in the comments what you think about Jinnah's vision and its relevance today. See you in the next video.